Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, letting you know a couple things that have been going on with the channel, as well as some things that'll be happening in the near future. Before anything else, I want to plug my Twitter, @TomFox, and my Twitch page. Twitter is probably the best way to keep up with what I'm doing. I post anything and everything I'm doing there, so if you have any questions about things that I've done or will be doing, probably already answered there. If you prefer Facebook, I do have a page for that too, and I've tried to keep up with it time and time again, but I'm notoriously bad at keeping it updated. I think the last update I made on it was a post saying, hey, I'm updating again, and that was it. So Twitter is your best bet. I do also stream on Twitch 4 to 5 days a week. If you've seen and enjoyed the weekly stream highlights, then I'd suggest checking out the streams live. There's a lot of stuff on there that doesn't actually make it into the highlights reel, whether it's like awkward timing or just doesn't like fit into the highlight reel. So I highly recommend like actually watching the streams live, or alternatively, actually the stream VODs on my alternate channel. I don't believe it has a custom URL, but if you search Tom Fox Live onto YouTube, you can find it there. I'll link it all in the description down below as well. But you can find my streams at twitch.tv/TomFox. Moving on from that, I want to talk about my Patreon. A few months ago, maybe at this point, no, it was much longer ago than that. I think that it started around the time I started posting the vlogs. I started a Patreon, and you could help support what I do here by heading over to patreon.com/TomFox, or clicking the link at the end of this video or in the description down below. Originally it was in conjunction with the weekly vlogs, and the benefits primarily reflected that, but I'm expanding it. It's gonna expand more so since then, to include things like some stuff for Let's Plays, something involving a new series that I have coming out, which I'll explain later in this video. You know, just a whole bunch of other stuff. And like, if you do end up contributing to it, you can join in on monthly Patreon Google Hangouts, get shoutouts in videos, as well as get access to certain videos early. Things like that include the highlights reel, or not the highlights reel, the weekly vlogs, and some of the extras I've been doing, like in Splatoon, where the extras will inevitably be, are temporary. At the end of like Let's Plays that have extras in it, I'll post the extras publicly for everybody. But yeah, so even contributing as low as $1 a month could help curb the loss from things like ad block and demonetization. So please consider supporting my Patreon. I've started it sort of in sort of like a way to sort of combat the way that the adpocalypse has sort of hit me and hit everything else, and it's only been getting worse and worse from there. But moving on from there, I am working on some other series as well, both of which are Let's Play related. I have been looking into that. The first one I want to do is called 30-Minute Demo. It's a first 30 series, and I've got like a ton of games in like a collection. I've been buying them at conventions and whatnot, and I want to be able to try more of them. I've also got a ton of PC games, planning on expanding my PlayStation collection, Xbox collection, starting a Sega collection, maybe even going earlier to that to like things like, you know, Atari and whatnot. Maybe get a Virtual Boy or something, I don't know. But anyway, I want to be able to play the first half an hour of each of the games that I feature on there, for a variety of reasons. To give it a shot for myself, to show it off, like if people want to play it themselves, and you know, to use it as potentially to use it in the future as a future Let's Play. So if let's say I got on here, played like the first 30 minutes of like GoldenEye, and I was like, you know what, I could make a good Let's Play out of this, and then I started doing a GoldenEye Let's Play from that. That would be where that would start. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be the first video. It would be a different video to start that, but yeah. Anywho, 30-minute demo will be heavily influenced by patrons. $5 tier and up patrons will get to vote on the games that I play for that week, for each week for whatever week it is. $10 tier and up patrons, that's the early access tier, so that allows you to get early access to all videos that I do early access for. So the vlog, the extras, and now 30-minute demo, once I start doing 30-minute demo. And $25 tier patrons will be able to suggest the games that are voted on. So if, let's say, like, you know, some of the people in there are like, you know, oh, you should play this one, this one, this one. So I'll pick, like, out of a list of like all the suggested games, I'll pick 3 from there and then add one of my own, and then like kind of go through the list over and over again until I've either run out of games or start asking my patrons for more game suggestions. But yeah, so that will be heavily influenced by patrons. The other series I want to do is a long-form Skyrim Let's Play. I do like the Elder Scrolls Skyrim a lot, and I want to be able to do something involving that. But it's not going to be your average Skyrim Let's Play. Let's just say it's going to be a little bit more animated than normal. Yeah, so you could look out for those coming out. Both are going to be on Wednesdays every week. 30-minute demo will probably be the first one of that day, and then following up with Skyrim later in the day. 30-minute demo will be coming out sometime this month, and Skyrim, I don't have a release date on it yet. We'll figure that out as we get to it, though. And with those 2 new series coming into the mix, I'm also going to be changing up my uploading schedule. Starting from around the time the first 30-minute demo releases, my single and multiplayer Let's Plays, which alternate 5 days a week. Yeah, they alternate 5 days a week between single and multi-single, multi-single, multi. I'm going to be upping that to 6 days a week, which is going to be from Sunday to Tuesday and Thursday through Saturday. Stream highlight reels are going to be moved to Monday from their original post time of Tuesday, and vlogs will be moved to Friday from their original post time of Thursday. On top of that, Wednesday will be used for 30-minute demo and Skyrim. Once I start up the schedule of that will be displayed in the banner on my channel page, as well as what games I'm currently playing. Maybe not the multiplayer ones, because that changes like the weather, so we'll see on that one. You'll see that when it goes live, though. Also, the last point I want to hit on is sort of the elephant in the room. You may have noticed that for the last month or so, I've been censoring my videos. I kind of want to set the record straight on that because there's a lot of conflicting information as to why I'm doing it. First off is the demonetization thing. In addition to the adpocalypse, they've also got demonetization, where they'll basically be like, oh, this video contains inappropriate stuff. We're going to take away all ad revenue on it. So yeah, there's that. I'm at this point, like, they weren't really doing that, but they're not really doing that with my videos that often, but I can only imagine YouTube getting stricter and stricter and stricter, so I'm taking a preventative measure on that just in case. The next reason is accessibility. Again, with YouTube's algorithms, it'd be difficult for a channel my size to get seen in things like recommended views and whatnot when they're filtering videos based on the kind of content they have. And also, the reason like I'm censoring it instead of being like, you know, oh guys, don't swear on this, I don't want to get demonetized, because I don't want to try to control what people say during the Let's Play stuff. You know, they can, you know, they'll do what they want to do for their video. I'll do what I have to do at this point. But I'm not going to be like, oh, stop that swearing. Don't say stuff like that. However, if I can continue to grow my channel and I feel like I'm at the point where I won't need to worry about YouTube's algorithms, I'll stop censoring them. I really just want to get to a point where I'm a little bit more financially secure. On top of that, I refuse to make it a Patreon goal. It's because it's extortion. I don't want it. That's not fair to me. That's not fair to you. And I'm just not going to attach a number to it. So there's that. But anyway, that's all I wanted to mention on like the update stuff. Comments down below if you have questions or whatnot. Also, if you have and be sure to check back on the comments later to see if I've answered those questions, especially if they're like a highly thumbed up one or one that you know people need to know about. But yeah, I hope I was able to answer some of your questions, and I hope you all look forward to what's to come in the future. I'll see you all next time. Later.